When it comes time to monetize any blog, affiliate marketing is one of the most used online. Well, this is aside from AdSense and adding ad revenue. With affiliate sales, you can make money without holding any inventory. Well, I'm Michael with WriterSanctuary, and today I'm taking a look at ShareASale and whether it's a viable system for you or not. Before we get started, you can hit the like button, help the channel out, and for more videos about blogging and ways to monetize your site, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always hit me up on social media, on Twitter or Facebook, or use the contact form on WriterSanctuary.com's website. Now, ShareASale.com is a platform that collects a lot of different types of brands to help you as the affiliate marketer to make money. Essentially, you sign up with a process and you find banners or links and add them to your site and cross your fingers and hope that somebody buys something. For the most part, it takes a sale before you make any kind of money, but there are some affiliates that will pay you just for showing the banner. Of course, you're only going to make like a penny or so. But at any rate, it's a very easy way to monetize your site because all you got to do is just add the code and let it go. And ShareASale, even though it doesn't have nearly as many affiliates as some of the other systems out there, it does have quite the extensive list. And the categories that you can search for range everything from accessories to weddings. So there's just about almost anything you can think of for any kind of blogging niche in ShareASale. So it's not an overly extensive list of stuff, but there are quite a few of them on there that you can make money on. Back in the day, I made a ton of money on selling ink. That was back when people actually printed stuff. So how does ShareASale pay you out? Well, you have to sign up with a bank account. Unfortunately, there are no PayPal or Stripe options. You have to sign up and add your bank account routing number that you want payments sent to. Yeah, you can also pick wire transfers if you'd like, but I don't. I added my bank account like years ago and it's still there. There's a $50 minimum payment threshold that you have to reach before you can get a payment from ShareASale, and it's paid the next month. Of course, you can also change this from $50 all the way up to $200 depending on whether you want to use it as a savings account. But until you hit that threshold, your payments will just keep carrying over. I've had $29 in my account for the past 5-6 years. Of course, I kind of haven't really been pushing the affiliate thing lately. Something I'm going to change though. So what can you expect out of ShareASale? Well, first and foremost, your account isn't closed and locked out due to inactivity. Now, there's a lot of affiliate platforms like CJ.com and Amazon that if you don't make a sale within a certain time frame, they'll close your account. ShareASale isn't like that. In fact, you don't have to have a sale for a decade and they'll still have your account on file. All the money you've earned, it'll just be sitting there waiting for you to hit that payment threshold. Now, ShareASale is reliable when it comes to paying out. I've never had a problem. I've had hundreds of dollars directly deposited into my bank account the next month after making the commissions. Another aspect of ShareASale doesn't have nearly the strict guidelines as something like CJ.com has. Case in point, the inactivity thing. Like with Commission Junction, even if you have money in there waiting to be paid out, if you don't hit their threshold, but you don't make any sales after a certain amount of time, your account's closed and you lose that cash. Another thing I really like about ShareASale is that you can create your own custom links for products that a brand sells. Of course, the merchant has to agree to such terms when they sign up. But for the most part, you can go through and pick something that they sell that matches more of what you're doing on your website, and then you can create a tracking link for it. So you don't have to maintain their own links and their banners on your website. Another thing that I like is that you can download the images directly from ShareASale, hold them on your own website, and then just add the affiliate link afterwards. I showed you how to kind of do this with using advanced ads, but this will let you serve your own images instead of trying to pull them from a third-party server. Now, the reason why that's important is because a third-party server can slow your website down if there's anything in the middle between your website and their server that might interfere with it. In other words, you want to serve as few third-party pieces of information as possible, and grabbing an image from one website and throwing it on yours constitutes as part of that. If you use something like pingdom.com, you can see all kinds of ways that something like AdSense even slows your website down. So any asset that you can have on your website is much better than trying to pull it from a third party, and ShareASale lets you do that, at least with about 95% of the merchants. Some of them are pretty strict about it. Now, unfortunately, ShareASale doesn't have a lot of the top brands that you'd find on something like Commission Junction or some of the other ones with bigger names. So you're probably not going to come across something like Nike on ShareASale. However, there's quite a few online services, like WP Forms is on ShareASale. There's all kinds of different things you can go with it. Smaller businesses, yeah, but you'll still make commission on them. Just means you have to be a little bit more creative or rely more on personal reviews when you're trying to sell something. That is, unless you go the whole Google Ads route, which I did and I made quite a bit of money on it. That's when you create Google Ads for the affiliates that you're signed up with, and they give you a list of keywords not to use because they don't want to compete with you. But if you can come up with something great that attracts customers, all the better. So there's all kinds of different ways you can use affiliate marketing. And so if there's some of the smaller businesses that you don't really recognize, there's no reason to discredit them because you can probably still make quite a bit on it. So is ShareASale a good system to use? I would say yes. It's free to sign up with. If you don't like it, then stop using it. I had no problem getting money from them, and they cycle their merchants quite often. You can come across all kinds of names on it, and depending on the niche of your website, you can probably find quite a few. In fact, just looking here, it looks like there was 20 more green businesses added to ShareASale just in the last couple of weeks. And since I'm working on Practically Living Green, I'd probably check those out and add them to my website. What kind of affiliate program do you like to use? I still use ShareASale. I'm debating on using Commission Junction, but after I got screwed out, I think I lost like $17 in it. But it's 17 bucks that I should have got paid out that they just deleted. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of CJ.com. And there's quite a few other ones like too. I've been looking at ClickBank, but it looks like a lot of ClickBank stuff is extremely old, and I'm not really too sure about its layout. If you have a website layout that looks like it came out of the early 2000s, then I'm not really going to trust y'all that much. But I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to try them anyway. I'll give it a shot. So if you found the video informative, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos about blogging, freelance writing, WordPress, text broker, or anything else I cover, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. That's going to do it for me today. I'll see you next time.